Hi, this is Abe from Movies with Abe. How are you doing today?
Doing well. How are you?
Good. Thank you so much for talking to me.
Thank you.
Uh, how did you get involved with this film, and had you seen or heard of the documentary?
I had not seen or heard of the documentary. I heard of the film or got involved in the film in June of 2018 when the script was sent to me by my agent. And I didn't read it right away. I read it maybe 2 or 3 months after the script was initially sent to me, or maybe just or so after. But I went to Los Angeles to audition for the chemistry read, and there is where I met Kazai, Didi, and I met Angel, our director, in person. And we auditioned together, and that was what solidified it for me in my mind that this was something that was special and something that would be really cool to be a part of. And after that audition, I wrote the script, and it was a done deal for me. I knew I had to be a part of this.
That's great. How do you think your previous roles on television shows prepared you for this part?
Well, I definitely think that given my experience in other jobs and doing things that demanded a lot of energy from me, it definitely sharpened my work ethic and it prepared me for something like this. And I also think that going forward in my other jobs, my experience on Charm City Kings and being at the center of a story like this and working every day will sharpen my my work ethic going forward. So yeah, it all works together for the good. Yeah.
And what was it like premiering this film at the Sundance Film Festival back in January? Do you have any favorite stories?
I loved being in the theater at Sundance and the ending scene and the ending credits, and you could just hear like universal sniffles in the audience. There was lots of emotions and tears from the Sundance goers, and it was really cool to be a part of that moment. There was a lot of pride on our part to be able to do something like that. And it was little did we know that something really devastating that happened that day, Kobe Bryant's passing, would sort of set the precedent for the rest of a very bad or devastating year. But I think that overall, the Sundance experience was pretty cool.
I know this film was originally supposed to be released in theaters back in April and is now coming to HBO Max this week. Do you think that this film has an added resonance being released during the pandemic and our current political climate?
I do. I think that given where the environment in which the story takes place, West Baltimore City, an often vilified, overly politicized city in the media. And I think that us adding a layer of humanity and us dealing with issues like toxic masculinity, peer pressure, police brutality affects and will hit a little different now that given where we are as a culture and where we are as a society. And hopefully after watching the movie, people will view these communities differently and people will be inspired to get up and try to add a layer of compassion and humanity going forward.
Absolutely. And is there anyone you particularly hope will see this film, and do you have a message for them?
I am really hoping for the Baltimoreans to see this film and to be proud of what we made and what we created, because this was for them and dedicated to them, and everything that we did was 100% shot in West Baltimore. And hopefully the people who are in the community every day and exist in that space can really appreciate what we did, and hopefully we did them justice, and hopefully they feel that their city was properly depicted, and because we did it out of love and out of care and consideration for their city. So shout out to all of the Baltimoreans out there, and make sure you guys tune in to HBO Max.
That's great. And what's next for you?
I have a film called The Violent Heart that's being directed by Kerem Sanga, and it stars Giovanna Depo, Grace Van Patten, Mary J. Blige, Cress Williams, myself, and other really talented actors. It's being produced by 21 Laps, and so I'm really excited about doing that. It centers on the theme of family and family dynamics, and as well as just mystery and mysterious elements throughout the film. So really excited about that. I filmed that last year in Nashville before I shot a film that I also did last year called Queen and Slim in New Orleans. So shout out to everyone who was involved in that, and I can't wait for people to see that as well.
Great. Thank you so much, and good luck with all those projects.
Thank you.